In my last video I did some hand carving, or I got into this hand carving, and I think in this video I'm going to show you some of the tools. And if you want to get into it, it's quite affordable and it's a lot of fun. Firstly, I would suggest working with a softer wood, lime wood, which the knife goes into it like butter. So if you're gonna start out with this boxwood or lime wood. The other types of wood are quite difficult to work with. And I think if you wanna have one knife to do the hand carving or whittle, I think this is the most important knife, or at least I found this one to be the most useful. This is a Mora carving knife 122 with a blade of 60 millimeters, and the handle is made out of birch, I think. For me, having medium-sized hands, I found it very comfortable and I love using this knife. Also has good steel, easy to sharp, and it holds the edge pretty good. The next one that I have, and this is optional, I just have it lay around for 10 years now. It's a Japanese carving knife. I think it's called Yokote Kogatana or something like that. With this one, what I found, it's I can take out a lot of material when I carve. So, but this is optional. I don't think it's. I think the Mora is the most important one that you can have. The next one, this one, I have it for I don't know, 5 years, and I did some projects with it, especially spoons. This is the Morakniv 164 hook knife. Same, the handle is very comfortable, birch, the steel. This one, I think this is one of the previous model. This one has a steel that is not stainless, so it's getting some rust, but for me no problem. It's easy to use. The only thing that it's kind of intimidating is this tip here, which I think I need to get rid of it. But anyway, this one is great for doing especially spoons, or when you need to curve or to hollow out a surface. And I also have another hook knife. This one is the Mora hook knife 163. This is a new addition. I bought it specifically for a project, but then I didn't do the project. Maybe I'm gonna use this more in the future. It has a double-edged, also same handle, very comfortable. I need to do more projects with this knife to see how it feels in the hand. But yeah, the next one, which I used in my last project, was this BeaverCraft chip carving C6 something. I think it has C6-1. If you're like me, doing this more for fun and from time to time, I think this is quite enough. It's a cheaper knife. What I don't like about it is the handle. For my hand, it's very small, and I always feel like it's gonna slip. If I would do this chip carving more often or every day, I would use, or I would buy another one with a bigger handle. I don't have nothing against the design. It's quite good, but it's just a little too small for my hands, and I don't think I have big hands. I think I have medium-sized hands. And if you're gonna buy all this the knife, of course you need a strap. I bought it several years ago. I think one it's enough. It has two. This one has two sides, and I use a compound. I don't have the one that I keep seeing on YouTube on other wood carvers or other YouTubers. I have this one from Germany, and I found it very useful. I have it for a lot of years and I still have a lot of it, and it makes like a mirror finish, which I'm very happy with it. And also you will need a sharpening stone. This is one of the cheaper ones. It has two sides, 1000 grit and I think 3000. It's just the smaller version, and yeah, it gets the job done. If you're a beginner at this thing, or even if you're like a professional, probably you would need some protection. And I found out even in my last video, I already did a mistake where I put my hand on the blade. Luckily I had these hand gloves. Mostly I use just the left one. These are what are Dex Fit. I found those to be very practical. They have a rubberized face, and they are thin enough so you actually still feel the material. So the tactile feeling is still there. So I think these are really good. I found some cheap protection, finger protections, like some other people are using those bands. I found these cheap ones. I think they come in a pack of 10, so I'm gonna use this. Some of the projects that you can do with these tools, like in my previous video, I showed you can do this kind of simple, more abstract shapes if you want. You don't need to go crazy in making hyper realistic I don't know, heads. I like more of those abstract things, and you can do them with these hand carving tools, with the knives. Also, a couple of years ago I did a couple of spoons and other utensils for the kitchen. So with a hook knife and the Mora knife, you can actually do your own for your particular, I don't know, cooking. And we are using this for 5 years now, I think. These are maple, and they are really, really strong. They are very good. So with this one you can see it's very easy to do something. With the Japanese one, what I found out is that I can take more material. This one, when you're doing a spoon, I really like the method of pushing with the left hand on it. I mean, this one it's so smooth. Look at that. So in a couple of, I know, seconds you can probably with green wood, if you're doing some spoons, it will be easier. The last hook knife. This one I still am trying to get I'm still trying to get used to it, because it has this double edge, and because I like to push on the blade, but with this one I cannot push on the blade. I think I should have picked a bigger piece of wood, but works pretty well. I still need to get used to it, because this double-edged. It's a different way of working, but you can see how the knife goes in and out, and it doesn't really, it leaves like nice cuts. See? But I don't think this is necessary at the beginning. So with the chip carving knives, I actually didn't bought it for chip carving. I bought it for making very deep cuts, and I didn't know what would be the best tool, and I bought the chip carving knife, and I think it worked really well. Maybe I will try some chip carving at some point, but yeah, if you're into that, the chip carving, I think this works. But basically, for getting started, you'll probably need one straight edge knife, a hook knife, and something to sharpen them with. And I think basically that's it. The Mora knife, I think it's between 20 and 30 euros. Same with the hook knife. So I found this to be a lot of fun, so why not give it a go. See you in the next video.